Bang! That is going to do it. The sun will never set on the Danimal Kingdom. Back to where it all started. Welcome back to another DanSquared video, you Danimals. Today we're taking a trip down memory lane and going back to where 7-star Tera Raids first started. The 7-star Charizard Tera Raids. Now I'm personally very excited for two main reasons. One, I get to use one of my favorite Pokemon, Sylveon, in a Tera Raid. Number two, the Charizard Tera Raids are one of the things that inspired me to start making content. So it definitely is very special for me to be able to be back here today and making content on this raid. Before we get into the build, I want to say keep an eye out because I'm launching a new series. I'm going to be doing a farewell tour to Pokemon Bank. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red and on cartridge, and I'm going to be transferring that team to become the champion of every single generation. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you join the DanSquared Discord so you do not miss a stream. Now let's get into Sylveon. Here's a high-level overview of the 7-star Charizard and the Sylveon build that I used to solo it. Check out the other video where I posted 5 potential builds, including Sylveon, that you can use to beat Charizard. Here's my Sylveon build for taking down 7-star Charizard. It has a Fairy Terra type, like pretty much every Charizard counter is going to have. It has the held item Covert Cloak to prevent it from any status conditions caused by Charizard's moves. It has max special attack EVs, max special defense EVs, and the final 4 in HP. You may notice that it is the same build, pretty much the exact same build that I showed in the raid preview. The only difference is the move Mud Slap. It also has max IVs in all of its stats, except for attack and a modest nature to raise its special attack while lowering its attack. After all, it is a special attacking Pokemon. The ability Pixelate is one of the keys to this build. It powers up Hyper Voice. It makes it into a Fairy type move, and not only does it make it Fairy type, it gives it a bonus stab of plus 70% instead of plus 50%. To make your Sylveon have the ability Pixelate, you can give it an ability Patch. This build has 2 attacking moves. It also uses Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss restores 75% of the damage that it deals as HP. Fake Tears softens up Charizard for Hyper Voice and Draining Kiss. And lastly, we use Mud Slap to charge our Terra Orb and lower Charizard's accuracy, further increasing the survivability of this build. Now let's see the Sylveon in action. Alright, so first we want to survive that turn 1 overheat. It is random whether it hits you or not. I got lucky, it didn't hit me. Of course, when you try to replicate this, it's gonna hit you. So what we want to do right away, we want to alternate using Fake Tears and Draining Kiss. We want to use Fake Tears as much as we can until we get into yellow. So I'm starting off with 1 Fake Tears, and I'm still in green, so I'm going to use a second Fake Tears. That's going to put us down. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're going to get our second Fake Tears off. Then we're going to Draining Kiss, get us back up to green. I'm excited. I did do the Charizard Tera Raids, as I said earlier, but I wasn't making content. It's a very exciting full circle moment for me. Alright, so we're gonna tank that. There's the crits happen, crits stink. Draining Kiss. Again, it heals 75%. Goes right back up. So we're at all the way full. So now we get our third Fake Tears off. And Charizard never clears its debuffs again. So it's gonna be at -6 special defense the rest of the match. When you're doing this in group raids, make sure you keep an eye on Charizard's stats, because don't use Fake Tears if it's already at -6. So now, okay, it's at -6 and we can't Terrastalize. That's when Mud Slap comes into play. Just in case you didn't have enough survivability, you can use some Mud Slap. And Mud Slap is extra powerful against 7-star Charizard, because 2 of its strongest moves that it's going to use are Fire Blast and Hurricane. Those moves, neither of them have 100% accuracy to begin with. Alright, so we're at green. We're going to send it with another Mud Slap. If you want, you could go Calm Mind Sylveon, and after it clears our debuffs, you could power up, but it's really unnecessary. As you're going to see, we're doing plenty of damage. So then here we have, let's take it a look. -6, perfect. See, and we don't even need to modify our stats for this build, it just gets the job done. So, if you're not at full HP or close to it, if you're in yellow, go to Draining Kiss. So we're going to Terrastalize, and while we are Terrastalizing, I want to know some of the Pokemon that you are using to take down 7-star Charizard. And I'm ready to read the lists in the comments because, oh baby, there's a lot of Pokemon that can beat this thing. But take a look at the solid damage. Without the metronome, no boosts. Thanks for not critical hitting us, Charizard. But there's our Draining Kiss. Excellent. So that has 50 base power. That's going to heal us all the way. Now we can go into Hyper Voice. And like we said, base power 153. That's going to do a lot of damage without even any boosts. Charizard is so weak because it never clears its debuffs after that turn 0. I just can't believe that if my friend Matt didn't lend me his build, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. Tera Raids have become such a big part of my life. Crazy to think. I almost never did them. Beautiful hits. Beautiful hits. Sylveon, it's not just for money making. It's for Tera Raids. Charizard, it felt so difficult at the time because we had no idea what was going on. Charizard really is that easy. Beautiful, and it's missing attacks. Never a doubt. Bang! That is going to do it. The sun will never set on the Danimal Kingdom. Back to where it all started. All right, let me see. Wait, what? Hello? Hello? Its health exploded. Okay. Now it's time for the ever important catching of the, wait, let me see. What am I gonna say? What Pokeball are you using to catch 7-star Charizard? I'm keeping it simple. I'm going with the basics. I'm going with the Pokeball. The color coordinates. It's an OG starter. It just fits. Let me know in the comments what Pokeball you are using to catch Charizard. Public service announcement, the 7-star Charizard Tera Raid may not have had its moves, stats, or scripted actions updated, but it's had its rewards updated. It's dropping Herba Mystica just like Venusaur and Blastoise did, so you're safe to connect to the internet and farm this Tera Raid. And you're gonna wanna farm it because it's really, really easy. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like, leaving a comment, or using Draining Kiss on that subscribe button for more DanSquared. Thanks for watching, and happy Charizard season!